Start.
Hello everyone, I am here again to talk about class 10 geography topic minerals and energy resources. In the last two lectures we have talked about minerals and today we will discuss about energy resources. In this regard energy resources we will first talk about conventional sources of energy. Which are the conventional sources? In this regard we have number 1 point, that is coal. So coal is the first fossil fuel, as we know all about it. It is a substantial part of nation's energy. Why substantial part of nation's energy? Because before we have used other sources of energy, coal was the only one source of energy that we have to run our machines or engines. It is of variety of types that we have, that is lignite. Lignite is low carbon and high moisture content variety lignite. After that we have anthracite is the highest coal. In this regard I want to tell you that bitumen also we have the variety of coal, bitumens. But bitumen is a high temperature coal because it is buried very deep in the earth. And after that we have Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Jharkhand. These are the important centers that we have, that we are found coal in India. So in this regard the second point for conventional sources of energy that we have is petroleum. It is the second fossil fuel after coal that we have used, that is petroleum, that we have grasped in the shape of crude oil. And after that we have grasped it petroleum, diesel, lubricants and extra materials. Petroleum refineries act as nodal agencies. These are the petroleum refineries that we have in India. We will talk about that, which are the petroleum refineries we have, act as nodal agencies, as we have made textile from it, fertilizers from its waste material and chemicals industries that we run from these petroleum refineries. Mumbai High in Mumbai, that is previously known as Bombay High, now Mumbai High in Mumbai, Digboi that is in Assam and Ankleshwar that is in Gujarat. These are the important petroleum refinery centers in India we have. In this regard number 3 that we have is natural gas. Natural gas that you have already know about it. You have cylinders in your homes, that is we have LPG, that is liquefied petroleum gas that we are using in our homes, and another part of it that we have is CNG, that is compressed natural gas, that we are using for commercial vehicles, in the vehicles only, not in the domestic level. So it is a clean energy, pure clean energy found in association with or without petrol. Here I want to explain that why it is with or without petrol. What is the meaning of this with and without petrol? Somewhere natural gas we are extracting where petroleum material are available or is available, and natural gas maybe somewhere only natural gas we are extracting from the earth. Krishna Godavari basin is the largest reserve of natural gas that we have for LPG and CNG. LPG for domestic use and CNG for commercial use. Krishna Godavari basin, and after that Mumbai High again in Mumbai, and Andaman and Nicobar. These are the two very important centers that we have in India. In this regard the conventional sources of energy, electricity is our number 4 point.
Start.
Electricity, another conventional source of energy. So it is widely used in energy resources, that is electricity. It is of two types. Electricity that we are using here in India or anywhere in other countries, that are of two types. One is drive hydro turbines to generate hydroelectricity, that we are using hydro turbines, that we are extracting or gaining it from the water. And the another one that we are getting is by burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels that we have, one that we know that only coal that we are using in this regard. Pakra Nangal and Damodar Valley. Pakra Nangal is in Punjab and Damodar Valley, that are the very important water hydel projects that we have here in India. And before that, except that, I want to tell you that we have another 310 thermal power plants in India from where we are getting electricity. After these 4 points of conventional sources of energy, we have the second point in this regard is non-conventional sources of energy, which are the non-conventional, that are not having much known about people so far. One in this regard is atomic energy, that is or known as nuclear energy, that we are getting by altering the structure of atoms. It is obtained by altering the structure of atoms. When we are altering the structure of atoms, at that time, so much energy is released in the form of heat. So much heat is released from the structure of atoms, and that we have used for making electricity or energy. Uranium and thorium, these are the two things that we are using to get atomic energy, and these are highly available, very high quantity of these thorium and uranium that we have in Jharkhand and Rajasthan, especially in eastern Rajasthan that we have. Number second point in this regard is solar energy. That is the new energy that we are going to know about it, or that's why it is called the future energy, the energy of the future. Popularly, it is basically important in rural or remote areas where electricity supply from hydro turbines or the other thermal power plants is very less, where people are using solar energy. Solar plants are established in India by the government of India, as well as some of the private or individual persons are establishing. In this regard, I want to tell you here that one of the biggest power plant of India that has been established by Radha Swami Dera Beas in Beas, that is in Punjab. In Beas, Radha Swami Dera has established this solar power plant in Beas.